You're still watching ABC News Ghana. My name's Npp. Now today we're bringing you a special coverage of the Vice President, the flag bearer hopeful of the Npp, Alhaji Dr. Bawumia, and today he went to his hometown Wale, where he's been doing his campaign tour and visiting very key places. Currently, he's actually at the Nalerigu Sports Center in Nalerigu, where he's yet to address the youth at the Youth Connect Town Hall meeting. Let's go straight to our colleague Abna, who is there in Nalerigu. Hello, Abna.
Hello, Epiphania. We are at the Nalerigu Sports Center. The Vice President and Presidential candidate for the Npp is here. You can see the place is frenzied at the moment. The youth are ready for the Vice President to speak with them. Earlier, we sought the views of many of them, some of them concerning the conversation today at the Youth Connect, many of which are nursing students. They had a lot of concerns. Paramount is the allowance, the infrastructure and feeding in the nursing college. Very soon the Vice President will speak to some of these challenges. He will outline his policies for the youth here at Nalerigu. Know that the Vice President is in his home turf. He is on his turf. We are in the northeast region and we are in Nalerigu.
Okay, thank you so much. You guys can see on the screen he's been received with, this is such a heartfelt welcome, and there's so much joy, enthusiasm, excitement etched on the faces of the people surrounding him. I mean, you can tell that it's late and they've actually waited. Usually the Youth Connect takes place, I mean, way before this time, but people still have waited for him. He had a few pit stops he had to do today before addressing the youth. So I mean, we're going to straight.
They have waited, Epiphania.
The excitement is definitely there. I'm sure they can't wait to hear what he has for them. They call him the doctor of digitalization, and exactly. That, like Abna said, is his home turf. So it's more like he's home. He is at home with the people. Okay, so before we go straight to the auditorium, I just want to bring you guys a quick recap of how his day has been today. So early on, he had a sword cutting for an astroturf at Gambaga, and from there he actually went on to pay a courtesy call on the Nayiri, who happens to be the overlord of the Mamprugu traditional area. He also met with the clergy, the imams, and then also the regional house of chiefs, and now he's coming to address the youth at the Youth Connect Town Hall meeting. Let's go straight and take the feed.
Thank you. Let's all take our seats. With all due humility, please, let's clear the front. Let's clear the front. Please. We have enough seats at the back. Let's clear the front. Okay. We are going to take our opening prayer from the Nalerigu Nursing and Midwife Training College, Zakaria Zuka. Zakaria Zuka, to give us the opening prayer. Please, let's take our seats as he takes the opening prayer. Oh, let him come.
Auzubillahi minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who allow us to reach another day. Not all have their soul returned back to them after sleeping. Ya Allah, we acknowledge your presence with us here and seek your guidance throughout this program. May He make this communication to be effective May He help us to break the 8 coming this December 7th. May He make it possible for us. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين صلوا على رسول الكريم.
So let's introduce the dignitaries that accompanied His Excellency. We have from the Bono East region, Chairman IB, popularly known as the Game Changer. We are from the Northern region, the Chairman of the Northern region of MPP, Chairman Samba. Chaboy. We have MP for Yagaba Kubari and the Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Also, he is the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, the Honorable Asa B. He is the former General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party and currently a senior advisor of the campaign to His Excellency, Engineer Kwabena Ajay Ajapon. Chaboy. The man who is mobilizing the youth to break the 8 is here. The youth leader, SM for Life, the road master. I introduce to you the youth organizer of the MPP, Salam Mustafa. Now, your incoming Member of Parliament for Gambaga Nalerigu. He is here. He is here. He is here. Your Member of Parliament incoming, the parliamentary candidate for Nalerigu, Mohammed Nuruddin. Choboy, 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 are you ready? This man, he is the son of Northeast region. I am saying this man, he is the son of Northeast region. He is the father of digitalization. He is the first class vice president. He is your vice president. He is my vice president. He is our vice president. He is the leader of the party. He is the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. And I stand here and I declare, inshallah, he is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Make some noise as I introduce to you His Excellency Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia. Thank you, BJ. Thank you. We are behind time, BJ. We are going to take a short opening remarks by the PC of Nalerigu. Let's give a big round of applause as we invite PC Mohammed Nuruddin. I can't hear you. Good evening to everybody here. I will first of all want to stand on behalf of my regional chairman and the regional executive to apologize to everybody here for the delay in start of the program. Due to one or two reasons, we have to delay the program.
We are very sorry for the delay. Now, House, are you here? Nalerigu you best yabiapa. Gamba de ma yabiapa. Sako de ma yabiari.
Too much.
Today is one of the great days for the youth of Nalerigu Gambaga constituency and Northeast region. And what is happening here today will set a signal and a warning to the NDC that 2024 election we are breaking the earth.
Too much.
And we are breaking the earth with His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia.
Too
As the
much.
regional youth organizer and parliamentary candidate for Nalerigu Gambaga constituency, I'm sending a warning to the Northeast Regional Youth Wing of the NDC that we are going to make them boot to boot, shoulder to shoulder, and break the earth for His Excellency the President. And I want to assure everybody, with His Excellency the Vice President, in the manifesto that they are going to introduce, the youth will be covered in that manifesto. So let's all of us, especially the TESCOM members, the youth groups, let's all of us rally behind His Excellency the Vice President for us to break the earth. On Saturday, now as I told you something at your school, that today you will hear the man himself speak. And the good news will come from the man himself. So get ready to hear the good news. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Choboy, Choboy, Wokmali Yapam, Wokmali Yapam, Wokmali Yapam. Now is the time for us to hear our leader of the youth of the New Patriotic Party with a resounding applause. Salam Mustafa.
Choboy, 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 Choboy. My colleague, young people of the Northeast region, that is a special region because this region is going to produce, inshallah, the next president of the Republic of Ghana. So, the youth of Nalerigu Gambaga, you should be proud of yourself that you are producing another young MP in Mohammed Nuruddin. But before we can achieve this, I want to tell you something very shortly. The Electoral Commission has opened a limited voters registration exercise, which is ongoing. Today is the 5th day. If you are here, if you are here, if you are here and you believe in the digitalization man, in the digitalization man, in the man with a vision, the man with new direction, the man taking us to the next level, then your name has to be in the voters register. So from here tomorrow, if you have not registered, please go to the Nalerigu District Electoral Commission office and put your name in the voters register. That is the only way you can vote for His Excellency the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Bawumia, to become the next president. And Nuruddin Mohammed as your next MP. Chaboy, young people, my friends and colleagues, this country is a young country. The young people dominate the country. That is why we are called upon to make a very important decision on the 7th of December. Myself and you cannot fail this country, because failing this country means taking this country backwards. Backwards is never where we should go. I can assure you, you are going to hear some very big good news today before you go back to your campus. My heart people, very good news is coming. Very good news is coming. Very good news is coming. And that is why you should keep a good government in office, because the next person who is going to come here and speak is somebody who is for the youth, is by the youth and believes in the youth. The NDC does not believe in the youth. They do not. The NDC has nothing to offer the youth. That is why all of us, we should make sure that the NDC never comes near power again. Choboy, I can tell you, the next president is somebody I know very well. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. All of us who work around him are young people. He believes in young people, and that is why he will work for young people. He is not corrupt. And that is why I want to implore you that when you are going to vote, make sure that you are voting for a good leader, somebody who will not pilfer your resources, somebody who will not steal the resources of this country, rather will use it to work for the interest of Mother Ghana. Nobody can accuse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia of being corrupt. But John Dramani, there's evidence of corruption around his neck. He's corrupt. That is why, young people, we cannot vote for a corrupt leader. Never again. And that's why I want to charge you. When you leave here, talk to your colleagues and ensure that we vote massively. Boom, 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 boom for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Choboy, without taking much of your time, I bring you one of your own, somebody who believes in you, somebody who works for you, because he understands you. He understands what you are going through. He understands what you need. He understands the current situation, and he's the only one who can take us out of the current situation for us to go to the next level. I introduce to you the next president of the Republic of Ghana, inshallah, by your grace and your vote, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Choboy! 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 I'm so excited to be in the Northeast region today. Today begins the start of my campaign tour in the northern regions, the 5 northern regions. And I thought that it was best to start from home, to start from the Northeast region. We have been here since this morning, and things have gone very well. And we are closing this day with a meeting with the youth, with you. And that is very exciting. It is exciting because the future of Ghana is about the youth and what we can do for this country. I believe in possibilities. I don't believe in impossibilities. We can, once we can think it, we can do it. It is possible. It is possible. So, when I heard that nursing trainees were having challenges with their alawa, I I decided to engage the Minister of Finance to see what can be done. And we have been able to decide on what to do. So come Thursday, this Thursday, come, take it easy, yeah, take it easy. The Minister of Finance has sent me a message which says that on Thursday, the Controller and Accountant General is going to transfer 177 million Ghana cedis to the Ministry of Health. So on Thursday we will transfer this money to the Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Health will then transfer it to the nursing trainees and across the country. So I believe that for sure, inshallah, by next week all of you will be experiencing the teacher, the nursing trainee allowances, dropping in your accounts. So it is possible. It is possible. We are a government that is interested in solving problems. You know, my major opponent in this election, he cancelled nursing training allowances. He cancelled teacher training allowances. And when we said we are going to bring them back, he said he would not bring them back. But we have brought them back. And we are going to continue to pay teacher training allowances and nursing training allowances. We'll continue to pay and you will continue to study. The mindset of my opponent is a mindset of impossibilities. When we said we were bringing free senior high school education, he said it was 419. He said if he had 2 billion cedis, he will not spend it on free senior high school. But we have spent it on free senior high school. And we have increased the number of people from 800,000 to 1.4 million people. Students. We have increased the number of girls who are in senior high school. And the performance of the students has increased dramatically. They are performing better. My opponent is saying that they are performing better because they are cheating. What an insult to our hard-working students. They work hard, and the top 3 students in West Africa were from Ghana. The top 3 students from West Africa were from Ghana. In every sphere of economic activity, we have performed better than John Mahama when he was president. Every sphere that you can think about, we have created more jobs than he did. In fact, he was creating unemployment. We are creating jobs. With nurses alone, we have hired over 100,000 nurses and health sector personnel, 100,000 teachers, and we have in the public sector 1.2 million people, in the private sector 975,000. So we have created more jobs than any government in the history of Ghana, the whole history of Ghana. When it comes to roads, we have constructed more roads than his government, more airports than his government, more classrooms than his government, more railway than his government, more fish landing sites than his government, more courthouses than his government, more STEM schools than his government, more rural telephony than his government. Every sphere, and I have not even come to digitalization. We have issued the Ghana card. They were not able to do it. We have digital address system. They were not able to do it. We have mobile money interoperability. They were not able to do it. Today, we have zipline drones delivering medicine across 2,800 hospitals in the country, saving lives every day. We have Agenda 111 on course, building hospitals in every district in Ghana. Today, we are networking all the major hospitals. We are finished with all the regional hospitals, all the teaching hospitals, all the district hospitals. So if they transfer you today from Nalerigu, BMC to Kolebu, you don't need your folder. You just need your ID number. When you get to Kolebu, all your information is there. Today, your Ghana card, if they give birth to you in Ghana today, and you go for weigh-in, you are going to get a Ghana card number for the child and a birth certificate number for the child at the same time. Today, if you are a student and you want a loan, you don't need a guarantor if you have the Ghana card. Today, with our Ghana card, which has been linked with the International Civil Aviation Organization, if you go abroad and you lose your passport, you can take your Ghana card and board a plane and come back to Ghana. Today, I am going to bring in a new method of application for passports in Ghana by the grace of God when I am president. The process of passport application is going to be simple. This is because all the information we need for a passport application, everything is contained in the Ghana card. Everything. So if you want to apply for a passport when I am president, you don't need to fill a passport application form anymore. All you do is give your Ghana card number and pay your fee, and they will print your passport for you. And that is the end of the matter. We are bringing in new ways of doing things, and digitalization is going to move us to new frontiers. We are going to become the digital hub of Africa. I'm going to train 1 million youth to be able to acquire digital skills in coding, in software development, and they will be able to work for other countries while sitting in Ghana. 1 million youth, and we are going to give them the digital skills. We are going to focus on agriculture and make sure we apply technology in agriculture. We are going to make sure that our tax system becomes very transparent and friendly to businesses. Ghana is going to move away from the current complicated tax system to a flat tax system. The flat tax system is very simple. If it is 10%, you all pay 10%. And we know how to calculate it. So from 2025, to begin this new tax system, I'm bringing in a tax amnesty for everybody. Every business, all your tax obligations are going to be cancelled. And we will all start afresh to move into the new era. For persons with disabilities, we are bringing in free tertiary education for all persons with disabilities. So all persons with disabilities will be able to go to tertiary institutions without having to pay in terms of their liabilities that they will owe in terms of fees. We are making sure that we digitalize all our land in Ghana so that you can determine who owns any land on your mobile phone. You can check the ownership of any piece of land in Ghana so that you don't need land guards to go and guard your land or someone to deceive you and sell land to you which they don't own. So we are digitalizing land registration, land titling in Ghana. We are going to make sure creative arts is really supported. We have talented musicians and so on. We'll support the sports, and sports is another area where the youth are very much engaged in. We are going to invest in sports. We're going to invest in tourism to create jobs. And we are going to make sure that we have major job creation from industrialization and the manufacturing sector. So we are going to be a government that is pro-youth, to make sure that the youth are well taken care of and we get the jobs. We have invested more in TVET education than any other government in the history of Ghana. We have put in 6 billion Ghana cedis in TVET institutions over the last 7 years. 6 billion Ghana cedis. This is the highest investment in TVET by any government since independence. And we have also additionally introduced free TVET education in addition to the free senior high school education. So we are a government that is thinking of building skills, because if you are going to help the youth to get jobs, then you have to train them. They have to acquire the skills. And this is why we have invested in the existing 34 MVTIs, and we are building 32 state-of-the-art vocational and training institutes in Ghana. In addition, we are also supporting the artisanship sector. So far, we are the government that has provided more financial support to businesses than any other government in the history of Ghana. No other government. We have provided in the last 7 years 621 million Ghana cedis to 305,000 businesses. 305,000. We have done the most, and we are going to do more. And that is why I want you to support me to become President of the Republic of Ghana. My opponent, I will tell you, my main opponent has been president before. He has been vice president before. He has been a minister before. He has been a deputy minister before. He has been a member of parliament before. But if you ask him to name one policy, one initiative that he has brought or championed as president or vice president or minister, he cannot name one. He cannot name one. If you ask me, Dr. Bawumia, to name the policies I have championed, I can name 33 policies I have championed as vice president or as an advisor to the president in some ways. As vice president, I have championed 33 different policies. I championed the Ghana card, I've championed the digital address system, I've championed mobile money interoperability, I've championed the Ghana card number as the TIN number, as the SNCC number, as the national health insurance number, digitalized paperless ports, digitalized DVLA, digitalized the births and deaths registry, brought gold for oil, brought medical drones for delivery, brought the ECG, champion ECG app. Today, you can renew your national health insurance on your mobile phone. Brought Zongo Development Fund. Brought the Sino-Hydro Barter Facility, where we got the Tamale interchange from, amongst other projects. So, for me, I can list 33 different policies. For my opponent, he cannot list one. Just one policy that he has brought to make sure that this country moves forward. So if as vice president I've been able to do all of this, then it tells you that if you make me president of the Republic of Ghana, I can do more. I can do more for all of you. But let us remember one more thing. Why you should vote for me and not my opponent. My opponent has been president before, and he was a failure. And because he was a failure, we voted him out in 2016. He came back in 2020, we remembered how he failed, and we voted him out again. And he's coming back in 2024. We still remember he was a failure, and we will vote him out again. But the bottom line is that he's looking to be president for just 4 years. 4 years. And he himself has said there's not enough time to do anything in 4 years. And he says that if you vote for him, first he's going to go on a honeymoon. We are not we are not joking here. We are talking of being president. You don't have any time for honeymoon. We have time for work. And when you elect me, I will start working from day one to make sure we have what we have to do. For me, for him, if you vote for him, he only wants to come for 4 years. After his honeymoon, we will not see him again. He doesn't have to come for another election. But for me, when you vote for me, I'll be back in 4 years to ask you to vote for me again. So I'm going to work very hard because I know I'll come back again to ask for your vote. So vote for Dr. Bawumia. You have more accountability, and I will be there for you. I am with you. I share your concerns. I said we will restore teacher training and nursing training alawa, and we have restored them. I understand your problems. We are building 111 hospitals under Agenda 111. Very soon they are going to be completed, and we are going to start posting nurses who have been sitting at home to the Agenda 111 hospitals. So we are very much with you. We understand your problems, and we are going to solve your problems. We have bold solutions, and I want you to stick with me, support me, vote for me, and I will make you proud. I will make you proud. I will make you proud. Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Funny from Allah, oh yeah, sit there. Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sit there. Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sit there. Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sit there. Allah, oh yeah, funny from I don't talk on fairly. Yeah, I don't talk on fairly. I don't talk on fairly. Yeah, I don't talk on fairly. Charlie, right now the mood are there inside here. Be like say I want fight. So mind
Too much.
Funny from. Funny from. Funny from.
Bawumia, oh say yeah.
It's DJ Fast in control of the mix.
Okay, so you just saw the Vice President, who happens to be the flag bearer of the ruling New Patriotic Party, address the youth at the just ended Youth Connect Town Hall meeting in Nalerigu at the Nalerigu Sports Complex. Now, that was an exciting one. We actually get to see him dance after his presentation, but mainly he touched on accountability, the performance so far as a Vice President, also some of the key things which he's been passing across as he meets the various interested parties this day. And he mentioned 111 hospitals under the Agenda 111, also restoring teacher training and nursing training allowances. So these are some of the key things. Digitalization has been key in his messages to the youth. And today has been a very long day from him. I mean, in the morning, he actually did a sword cutting at Gambaga for an AstroTurf. He also paid a courtesy call on the Nairi, who happens to be the overlord of the Mamprugu traditional area. He later met with the clergy. He also met with the imams and also met with the regional house of chiefs. Now, he donated some laptop computers to the Nalerigu students at the Nalerigu Senior High School. And then finally, he went to connect with the youth at the Youth Connect that just ended, which we just watched. It's been a very long day for him, but this all boils down to his campaign plan and being able to reach the people, being able to take a different strategy to carry the messages into the homes of the people. Here at ABC, we're bringing you a special coverage. We start from, wherever they go to, we bring you whatever the story is, and this is an exclusive coverage, so you get to see the message he's carrying across. You get to see the man in action. Now, earlier today we did have some interviews just before he started the Youth Connect, so we'll go take those interviews. My colleague Abna actually conducted them.
I have with me Abubakar Wari. He is the regional coordinator for TESCON in the Northeast region. Abubakar, good evening.
Good evening, Maji. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. The presidential candidate for the NPP, Dr. Bawumia, is in the Northeast region today. He indeed is from this region and he's coming to speak with the youth as part of his Youth Connect. What should we expect from him this evening?
Well, Maji, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. In fact, the Vice President is a superlative man who is the future of this country. And of this region, when it comes to TESCON or tertiary students beneficiaries, the Vice President stands tall against any other person that we have ever witnessed. So in that case, as a senior, we have 4 tertiary institutions in Northeast here. We have Yagaba Kubori Nursing, we have Gambaga College Education, we have Nalerigu NMTC, and we have Chelponi Community Health Assistances. In fact, this Vice President, since in 2008, from 2000 up to 2016, we only had Nalerigu NMTC, which was a challenge for us. In this region, we have 6 constituencies, which the school contained about 7,000 graduates, SS graduates who want to be nurses. But the Vice President came, he turned to be the digitalized Vice President, the man who have the youth at heart. He was able to add 4 additional tertiary educations in Northeast region. That is Wali, NMTC, Yagaba, NMTC, and we have checkpointing and community health. In doing so, he has put more infrastructures in the school to contain the students. Sometimes we used to run double track in the school the year of 2016-2017. Nalerigu NMTC used to run double track, which classes was a challenge. The vice president came in and said, "This is my home region. I believe it to be a home ground." They have built about 17 classrooms for the school, and then he has also created new nursing school 4 in that region to contain the double track of tertiaries within Nalerigu here. And then also he also added students every day they go online to learn. In learning, you have to have a good network, and sometimes to buy a data too is a concern. He's able to put a Wi-Fi in all those schools that are in North Eastern, especially the tertiary schools. That make easier and smoother for the students to go in. And when it comes to 2016-17, when the party won, the students were also excited because this government told them in the 100 years of their term they are coming back to restore the allowances that was cancelled by the previous government, which is the incompetent GM. But currently, they were paying allowances. You know, we have a crisis like COVID. From COVID, we went to IMF. The challenges came. So their allowances is now a factor that is disbursing around on the tertiary students. But apart from that, in fact, the vice president let us understand that he is ready to engage the youth. The youth represent the future of this country. So in that case, when he's coming, we are expecting to hear a lot. Nowadays, exams, we shouldn't be putting it on a hard copies. A man that everyone knows that he's become a digitalization vice president and he wants to be the digitalization president. Digitalization makes everything goes very well within the country. We have, when you come to the school, those days we do hard copies exams, but today we go in laptops to click in. That's a reason why some of the students didn't even know where to click or boot a computer. But due to the digitalization process, from today or from the previous like 2 years now, they are able to get in touch with the computer and make their exams online. It makes the schoolwork easier and faster, and even learning go as expected.
So what should we expect from him today, beyond all of the things that he has done? What should we expect to hear from him today in this Youth Connect conversation?
Yes, thank you again. What we're expecting to hear from the vice president, allowances has been a main key factor in our tertiary students within here because it's a big challenge. We are expecting, as the government restore it and to help them during COVID, and the IMF couldn't help again. But today, we see that the economy is coming back to life. We wish to hear or to expect the vice president and the future president to comment and then give us the hope of bringing back the student allowances to its normal state as how it used to be. That is one that we are expecting from him. And also, nurses are sitting in their house. We are in IMF, which is affecting the nation. So employment has become a key factor. Unemployment has become a key factor in the country. As a vice president or a president that we are wishing to hear from in the future, we want him to give us the rules and then the things that he will do to bring the unemployment rate to a lower rate. That will make by engaging those who have completed for sitting in their house for 2 years that are yet to engage in. And then fourth one, yes, when it comes to development within the region, we have gotten enough, but the students need much from them too. When you come to the schools, our ICT and then others equipment for learning are not enough. And the president or the future president we hope to hear from, we expect him to speak about those things to correct it. Yes.
Thank you, Abubakar. So Abubakar is the regional coordinator for TESCON here in the Northeast region. The vice president and presidential candidate for the NPP will be speaking with the youth very soon.
And that was our colleague Abna earlier with an interview ahead of the vice president's arrival at in the Youth Connect program. Now, we've come to the end of today's special coverage. Thank you for staying with us. Also, don't forget that you can send your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions to us via social media, ABC News GH _ on all social media platforms. Do have a lovely evening.